Okay, got some more DCSS today. This is game number 60 in the world record win streak. In the .26 tournament, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, streak game number 6, I guess. Fragile Fifis versus tragic TeFes. Yes, we're playing a pretty hard combo, actually. Tengu Fire Elementalist. I wouldn't call it the least streakable combo in the game. Pretty reasonable, to be honest, in terms of offense. I mean, it's well suited to the class, at least. +1 fire magic aptitude, +3 conjurations, -1 spellcasting. Who cares? The reason why I hate Tengu, though, is that they just have low HP, man. They have the Ox attacks, I guess, to start with, but in general, they just have too low of HP. It's a huge problem. And I'm never really sure how to skill them properly at the very beginning of the game. I usually get like 1 level of fighting just for the HP, so we can get, if we could get above 17 HP, I'm going to be a lot happier. We're going to be reasonably offensive right off the bat. Tengu Delver, 1 Orc Priest, and you're done? Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I don't think I've even played a Fire Elementalist since the wacky changes. Hey, Alf, what's up, buddy? This is, I've actually only have one Tengu in the streak entirely, so it'll be interesting. I already have 2 points of stealth. This is enough for now. We start with that, so that's good. So yeah, we're going to train fighting to 1, and hopefully I can get a point of HP out of that or so. We have not started in a hallway, which I suppose is good, considering that in the Neo version of Fire Elementalist, we have this Foxfire spell, which makes a couple of fireballs, I guess. That Opfi, by the way, was a really good run already on YouTube. Octopode Fire Elementalist, that was probably my favorite game of Crawl ever. Early game was really exciting. Can I keep going, though? Keep going in what? The streak? Hopefully. Oh, can keep going. Well, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad this isn't a hallway, although it is a bit more wide open than I'd like. We're going to take a step. Okay, this isn't as wide open as I thought, actually. This is a little enclosed room. We're going to pick up this scroll. I see there's 2 entrances. We're going to get the arrows. We're going to get the arrows. We're going to get the stones. Okay, we have 3 doors. Not happy about this entrance vault. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess I'll just open the one closest to me. Well, yeah, I can make Foxfires here, and actually, if Foxfire wants to cooperate, which it very well might not, I could actually use this to make steam. Unfortunately, such fun things aren't really allowed anymore. 1, I don't even know if Foxfire will do that. 2, if I had Flame Tongue, we could have Flame Tongued over the fountain to make steam, and it would have been really cool, but exciting things are not allowed in this game. Alright, so that's a hallway. I don't really want to be in a hallway with Foxfire, so we're actually going to open another door. Okay. Does he have armor? He doesn't have armor. He is quivering a stone. Yeah, Foxfire is dog shit. I don't know what to do here because of Foxfire. We could go ahead and cast it, but we would only get 1 to hit him, and he does have a weapon. He probably goes down really easily is the thing to a few castings of this. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he throws his rock at me. There's these little wisps of flame. 3 jackals ahead. That'd be unpleasant. I think that if I were to take a step down, the Foxfire doesn't hit him, so we have to wait. That's okay, though. His rock missed me, and he only had the 1. I wouldn't have done this, probably, if he had more rocks. Okay, it hit him. Let's pick up his rock. Let's take a step down. Okay, take a step. Okay, if I walk into the Foxfire, it dissipates, so we really don't want to do that, do we? Take a step down. Okay. Okay, we'll rest. We have a weapon now. It has the same accuracy as my fists, but more damage. And it's slower though, so we'll just keep using our fists so I can get more ox attacks, I think. Okay, I'm gonna cast Foxfire real quick. It doesn't make steam. No steam to be had. Super lame. Okay, that's good to know though. Okay, that's a hallway. I'm not gonna go south, that's just gonna make a bunch of noise. And this is a nice wide open place that has water in it, so I can't use that to make steam just yet, but I can use it to sort of slow people down. So there's so many hallways on D1. Wait a minute. Okay, that's cute. So one Foxfire hit him, and then the other one did. This is such an awkward spell to use. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to say that it's weak, because versus certain enemies it does quite well, but as soon as I run into a dude with armor, it is going to be horribly weak, because AC is effectively going to apply to the damage twice. Oh, I should have checked his quiver. Do we spam it? Okay, let me see what happens if I cast it again. Foxfire hits him and there's still 3. Yep. Okay, our fighting skill is 1. I meant to set a skill training target. I guess I didn't. But we're going to keep training fighting because I just really need to get above. I really need to get above it. 17 HP. So normally hallways would be kind of cool, especially ones where I can run around a column. Oh no. Look how little damage it does sometimes. Yeah, we're going to need more spell power. Once we level up, we get absolutely nothing at level 2. Level 4 is the big spell. You just sticky flame and walk away, I guess. We do have some downstairs, so that's cool. This is locked off to us, and I don't even want to go down this path because I just don't want to fool around over there near a jackal, which could end my whole career. We're going to go and open this up instead. We get a bat. Okay. I think it just like slammed into the wall. This was the worst idea for a spell because it's like anti-interactive. It's very hard to plan for what it does. It's just like a whole bunch of RNG. Really unintuitive movement, you know? Hey, thank you, Ditchard. We're exploring the new Fire Elementalist, and it's the level 1 is just as janky and unpleasant as I expected it to be, unfortunately. Alright, we have a skill training target for fighting now. It's like it wants to exist in a game that, it's like it wants to exist in a game that doesn't have hallways. Alright, we're gonna start training some conjurations. Hey, Barbarian. Am I sure about leveling up conjurations? Well, we really would like some more damage on our Foxfire. It's only doing 1d5 right now, and it's extremely inexpensive due to my +3 aptitude. Maybe use that sling? We could. And, well, we will, actually. But I wouldn't say it's like an instead kind of situation. Foxfire is still going to be better in a wide open space against many enemies. But yes, this is, even if it's cursed, this is worth using. So we're going to equip it, and it's not cursed. If we can find sleeping enemies, this is going to be really handy to do damage to them right off the bat. Really good find. Our sling's aptitude is 0, but we're not going to be able to escape our fate of being a caster as much as we may want to. All right, 2 potions, 1 scroll. It looks like maybe I am going to have to go relatively close to this jackal, even though we don't want to. Is he woken up? I would hate to be in a hallway when he finds me. Okay, there's ringmail. I would love to put that ringmail on, but I'm willing to bet that it ruins my casting. We can't really afford to do that. But I will say this... Fuck you. I will say this about adders. Man, jackals. 2 different packs. I will say this about adders, which is why I would want to have the ringmail on. Foxfire should own the adders, since it invalidates their EV. Alright, we're stuck. We're actually stuck. We have to fight jackals to win, or go downstairs, which is even dumber. We're level 2 now, so it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of lame. Wow. I was robbed. You see what I mean about Foxfire being stupid? As soon as the enemy leaves the screen, now, the problem with going downstairs is that... See? Foxfire's dog shit. We're just going to probably take way more damage than I'd like to take now, because the Foxfire just didn't do what it was supposed to do. This is really, really bad, actually. I think we keep walking backwards until we get mana, and we just accept that this thing is going to hit us once in a while. There we go. It's dead. That's much, much better. The dart slug we can just close a door on. Whew, how spooky. How many Foxfires did we waste there? I'm sure that I could have used it better, but the movement is just really, really unintuitive. I don't know anything about this game, and I can tell it seems kind of shit. You don't know about the game, but you can tell that it's shit. You should probably play it before... Yeah, I mean, that's like... You gotta slow down, you know? If you're gonna troll, you gotta play the long game, man. It's too quick. Oh, he meant Foxfire? Oh yeah, Foxfire is shit. Okay, I'm with you there. Trying to decide what I want to train here. You're on the slow troll game. The insidious troll is the OP troll. Yeah, right. So Foxfire's going to continue to be garbage. I think we got to take a little bit more conjurations, though. What I'd really like to get is spellcasting, but our aptitude is crap, and it's going to cost a whole lot more. It's almost free for us to get another level of conjurations. Account created 20 minutes ago. Whose alt is this? Did you take the time? Did you take the time to make a new account just to shitpost at me? Because I'm a little bit flattered, actually. Thanks, bro. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. Nice, okay. I'm being bullied. Are ya? Are ya? Yeah, sling will be great. I just don't think we should train it yet. 2x 1d5 damage still. Wow, no more spell power. You'd think we would have some more spell power after getting a whole point of conjurations. I'll say, oh, I should have trained slings. I doubt it, but maybe. Run out of mana and be unhappy. I guess we're going to probably try to abuse Conjure Flame once we level up, so all this conjuration training is going to be handy for that too. Unfortunately, it's like the Neo shitty Conjure Flame. Oh, you were talking about Foxfire, okay. It seemed like you were talking about the game itself, although if you want to talk trash on DCSS, I'm not going to complain. Especially mainline. Okay, so there was a big pile of enemies over here. We did manage to clear them out. Really glad they replaced Throw Flame with nothing. Yeah, really good design decision. Definitely not dumb as hell and short-sighted. I love this level 2 where I don't get any benefit. Get intelligence, of course, of course. Okay, now we're gonna see, oh boy, 1d6 instead of 1d5 per Foxfire. Okay, here we are in the hallway where we don't want to be. Never mind, that got him. Uh-oh. So, is there any chance that it'll be cool and I actually cast and... Oh, it's the exact opposite of cool. I was like, it might put 2 over here, but instead it puts them in the worst possible spot that it could have. That's really cool, and now we're surrounded. This is actually a chance to just die instantly. Because that thing woke up. So what do we do here? I could walk up, and if he ends up next to me, we just kind of die. I could start casting Foxfire right now. This is, in this spot, I'm relatively safe to keep doing that, and everything around me should die if I do that. And I can't really get surrounded because of all this nice clean space. If I move up, I might get surrounded. Cast Foxfire, yeah, I think so too. I hate being in this hallway, though. This is really bad. We have potions. We have a lot of potions. I do not like being in a position where I have to panic quaff. I think we move up and to the right here. No, if I move up and to the right, I will have 3 spots around me, so technically I could get surrounded. This almost can't die. 5 HP. One Foxfire is not going to kill it. So much damage possible. I think I drink a potion here. The Foxfire can't spawn 2 tiles away. Cursed -3 club isn't that bad. Well, yeah, you say that to my 17 HP Tengu, who has another guy with a club coming and a jackal. Should have trained slings, ha ha ha. I mean, melee would be better than the sling at this point. Alright, hold up. If I cast Foxfire again, 2 Foxfires are going to hit the jackal and he'll probably die. I think it's worth it rather than using a potion. You've got to be shitting me! Okay. So that one's awake now up there. I knew I shouldn't have come into this fucking hallway. If we cast Foxfire again, this probably dies this time. And then the other one starts taking Foxfire hits. And then we could just walk upwards. The thing that's the problem here is the jackals. It's not actually these guys, despite their massive damage. Also, I have to wonder, if I cast Foxfire here, one goes there, one goes there. Does he move up? Or does he just get kind of trapped? Without panic quaffing, it can turn out bad. Oh, for sure. We're going to wait at least one more turn to panic quaff, though. There's another fucking guy. We miscast the Foxfire. That's cute. This could be the end of the streak, you guys. Be funny to lose because of Foxfire. Technically, we can die right now because of 5 plus club of 5. 5 is 10. -2 for each one, so 16. Interesting end to the streak. No, this would be, while I can say that Foxfire is terrible, this would be pretty much my fault because I went to a hallway. What I should have done is gone up here, shouted, pull these guys into the... over here. Up and quaff. Well, it's 3 different potions. Not enough mana to kill all this stuff. That's not exactly true. If I were to cast Foxfire here, it would potentially kill this in If I could get 2 more casts, it would be okay. No, we're not going to want to... we're going to want to move up. The problem is we can't... I would love to end up in this location so only 2 things can hit me. If I move up, that gives me another turn without 2 hobgoblins hitting me. Watch it be like a traction potion. There's a lot of whammies that can happen. Moving up is setting up for failure. Well, the problem is that if I don't, I'm going to be running out of time that I can Foxfire essentially. If that's Telly, it's too little, too late. I'll get full surrounded in 2 turns if I go up, exactly. And then you're done, yeah. I think we have to Foxfire here. If we can make sure one of these things dies, then that means I can just sort of walk around the remaining one. Okay, that's good. It's actually really good. That almost guarantees the Jackal dies, unless Foxfire is programmed even more badly than I thought it was. And like hits him and then says there's no path, and the other one just dissipates. I wouldn't put it past Ebbering to have programmed it that badly. We're going to quaff. This is going to be flight, okay. No, both hit and it didn't do anything. Bro, this is actually the end of the streak. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to have to move up and to the right. We'll be surrounded, but it's going to be, we're surrounded by things that do less damage than... Hey, wait a minute. Do we have an EV bonus? Do we have an EV bonus? From flying? I don't think we do. Yeah, we do, actually. We started at 12, now we have 13. Oh, shit. Yeah, we move up and to the right, for sure. Okay, we're now surrounded. Probably keep quaffing. If it's Berserk, we're saved. If it's Lignify, we're saved. If it's Curing, that's okay. It's not a good situation to be in. I cannot fucking believe... Yeah, if it's magic, I'm still screwed. Well, this is actually a perfect example of why the new Fire Elementalist is horrible on D1. It's a spell that just doesn't work in the worst crawl situations. But again, if I had played around it a little more, we would have gone here, got their attention, moved up here, and cast. Scroll might be a better chance. Well, Berserk will save me, Lignify will save me, Heal Wounds will definitely get me another turn at least. Scroll is pretty bad, unless it's... if Scroll is Telly, it is probably better if I use it now. Lig, Zerk, well, Heal won't save me, it'll just give me turns. Might would probably run a chance of saving me. Experience would save me. That's not going to happen, that's only on D1. Invis would help a whole lot. But with Scrolls, yeah, we would need Blinking, Fear, or Telly, and Telly would be of dubious help. I don't think it can be summoning, because I don't think that can spawn on D1. We quaff. It's Potion of Magic. We quaff. Potion of Curing. Okay. We read. We're fucked. The only thing we can do at this point is to swing on the Jackal at the top. It's the worst consumables we could have asked for. The question is, do we use the Sling, which has a base damage of 9, or do we go melee? I think we go melee. I think we actually take off everything. We don't use the whip, and we just punch for faster attacks. Right? If Foxfire was made in a way that was less bad, what they would have done, check out what I would have done. I would have made it so Foxfire could at least, if you had to make a dumbass spell like this as the only thing that the Fire Elementalist can do, up until level 3 is, yeah, exactly BTS. I would have made the Foxfire show up behind an enemy, so you can't simply get trapped like this. If we lose the streak this way, I'm actually okay with it, because it's a demonstration of exactly how fucking stupid mainline is these days. Because it is very goofy to create a class that just kind of can't do anything in hallways for the first most important portion of the game, you know? Anyway. Yeah, Jackals do have AC. That's another thing, is it's so subject to AC that it's kind of gets crushed. Alrighty, so base attack delay 1.1. I think the whip might actually be better. Base damage 6 versus base damage of 0. Fighting, I believe, applies the same way to unarmed. Well, I think it's the whip, doesn't he? Because of my 3 ox attacks, it gives me multiple chances. Base damage of 3 for unarmed. Ah, you're right. It's 3 plus skill and beak. Actually, the feet claws don't count to give the +2. Oh yeah, of course. Swing, swing, swing. Got him. Suck my balls, suck my motherfucking balls. Suck my fucking balls, I lived, bitch. Suck my fucking balls, I'm at 5 HP. And I just got the Jikaru sub.
Fuck you!
Oh man.
Fuck you!
Mm.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I think you guys broke it. The visual's not playing anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is all according to Keikaku. All according to plan. That's exactly what I knew would happen.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking no-brain pussy! Fuck you!
My coffee's a bit cold now. Well, calculated. Yeah, they only gave me like the worst consumables possible. Oh man, best streak. Best streaker. As you can see, yeah, the devs, as you can see, there's no problem. He survived. Yeah, that's true. The fly was helpful. I can't, you know, because of Tengu, I get the 3 AC or whatever, or 3 EV. Streak status revalidated. Fuck, let's take another level of conjurations, I think. Curing actually saved us. You know, we took so much damage that the curing would have beaten us. Anyway, yeah. Look, this is a shittily designed class, but I have to take some of the blame, because I was auto-exploring into hallways, which is something you're just not allowed to do on Tengu. Again, bad design that I can't, like, go into hallways when there's so many hallways in the game. But if I had wanted to avoid that situation, we could have. But there comes a moment when you have to say, well, just because it's possible to avoid bad situations doesn't mean that the class isn't designed like shit. And yeah, this was This was your favorite class, wasn't it? And they really took a big filthy dump on it, didn't they? But yeah, I should have gone down here, maybe just like thrown some stuff at them. I'm still a little bit torn on whether the whip was the right decision, you know, because if I had used unarmed combat, I would have had slightly more attacks, perhaps. 1 speed instead of 1.1. I'm guessing the whip was fine. Let's see what we killed that douchebag jackal. Let's see how we killed him. Was it an ox attack? Just out of curiosity, or was it the whip? So we missed a lot, and I was sitting there just like unhappy about that. Okay, so you hit the jackal but do no damage. You peck the jackal but do no damage. We hit him with 2 attacks, no damage because of the AC. And then I get bit twice. I get hit with the club. You closely miss the jackal, your kick misses the jackal. So that's 4 attacks with no damage. I hit him with the whip, I did some damage, the kick missed. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks, 1 hit. 7 attacks. So out of 7 attacks, I hit twice, and both were with the whip. So the whip actually was the right choice in retrospect. Oh my god. Anyway, we're leveled up now. Why don't we go ahead and pick up Conjure Flame, which will... whip has better accuracy. I don't think that's true. I think you have a base accuracy of 2 on unarmed combat regardless of anything, unless you have claws, which I think you get another 2 from that. Time to go play the lottery with that luck. Just buy Bitcoin, bro. Yeah, the whip has 2 accuracy. I'm pretty sure unarmed has 2 as well. Anyway, yeah, so we have Conjure Flame now, so we're slightly less shitty in hallways, but not really. We have a buckler. Bitcoin never under 30K again. Buckler is huge. Let's see if we can cast in this thing. Yes, we can. We're gonna wear the buckler. Yes, the Ripple bag holders. Well, by the way, one of those scrolls, the one scroll that we had actually, that was identify. We had to identify the ring mail. Oh god. I know it's not cursed, so we can wear this. Nah, too much miscast. Scroll first was better. That's a retrospect thing. I don't think scroll first was the right choice. Okay, we have an adder showing up. I don't want to go upstairs and try another downstairs, but the layout of this just doesn't really give me a choice, does it? Unless we were to cast Conjure Flame and step backwards. And then I'm just kind of stuck in this bullshit floor, which could be horrible. Foxfire and C. Yeah, we probably will. I'm just saying. I was actually thinking of just like slinging through, because if it misses the Cobalt, it has a chance of hitting the adder. We'd have to kill them with like 1 Foxfire, and I bet you they'll both spawn over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I can't. If I wait a turn, you know, I'm stuck. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna go down another staircase. Oh, it's this one. This is perfect. I wonder what happens if I... Okay, he can get 2 moves, so let's go up. And the Foxfire actually hits him. That's really cute. The Foxfire is hitting him as I'm going up if you look at the combat log. That's adorable. Okay. Let's use this 2-stack. Enchant weapon. Yeah, we're burning the enchants immediately on the sling. I don't give a shit. We need the help, bro. Foxfire base. Well, it's good for adders. I think it's pretty terrible for every other situation, but it's good for adders. Enchant armor. That's going on the buckler. Well, this character obviously needs help. And we'll probably be using this buckler for a while unless I'm lucky enough to find a medium shield. Let's not auto-explore yet. Spellcasting to 3. After we get conjurations to 4. In fact, I shouldn't be training 2 things at once. Yeah. Look at the cost of spellcasting. It costs 3.6. I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck right now. But yeah, training 2 things there was a mistake. We're going to take shields for the time being, and we'll reevaluate once it gets to 1. It's a nice wide open space. It's so contrary to how you usually want to play Crawl. It's like, yeah, I want to be in wide open spaces where I can be surrounded. How wonderful. And of course, if there is a Jackal pack, you're just kind of fucked because they have some AC. This looks like maybe an altar. Not so sure about this explore pattern. Maybe we exclude this off, because that's going to make noise. We don't know what's inside. We'll check it out here in a minute. Let's maybe get the staircases safe, yeah? It's kind of like ball lightning, except it sucks. Yeah. Hello, hello, okay. Nice. I'm not going to fight two of these at once. This doesn't go up to like a... Okay, good, we're good. Oh, okay, okay. The shields is still only cost 2, so we'll get that to 2, I guess. And we'll see how much it goes up. Sounds exciting, Gary Burton. I'm really glad that this game has had no dangerous moments at all. Can you believe that Foxfire used to do damage to you if you walked through it? It was even worse before. It was actually even more badly designed than it is now. It punished you even harder. Oh, you used to not be able to walk into it at all? Didn't it do damage to you, though? After they changed that? Like, before it was a brick wall, and then after that it did damage to you. I don't think it... Does it still do damage to you, actually? No, it's not doing damage to me now. It used to, though. So, it went through this sort of multi-step process. Yeah. Anyway, it's, I cannot possibly insult the design of this spell enough. It's just really bad. Hey, we have Tally. Uh-oh, Janny. Oh, Alright. Alrighty, we have a +3 hunting sling. Turns out Enish's wacky advice might actually have turned out to be right. Maybe we should train some slings. Stop trying to use these terrible spells. +3 sling is outrageously good. Oh, hello. Alright, we're not out of the woods yet. This is actually quite bad. He's noticed us and we're far away from the staircase to dance. So it seems like we should probably just walk over here so I could foxfire him to death. No, we could start foxfiring now. It's just a 1 out of 4 chance that... We'll train slings in a minute. I have shields now. This is okay. Do I go downstairs? But it could be so bad down there. Does he have AC at all? He has 1 point of AC, same as Jackals, unfortunately. I should have used Conjure Flame, but there's no guarantee. We don't have enough mana to do that. 2x 1d6 still, fuck. I think I could read Telly. That would save me for sure. Well, assuming I don't jump into something worse. I think I drink Flight for the EV, and then we start foxfiring. But if that doesn't work and I get the big poison, then it's really bad. So what we could do instead is just go full offense, throw the sling at him with the +3 I may even hit him, and then start foxfiring. Or we could just foxfire now. We probably just foxfire now. Can I shoot through my foxfires? Is that possible? Wow, it doesn't even let me do that? You gotta be shitting me. Okay, okay. I either move up or I foxfire again. We foxfire again. There we go. Apparently Foxfire has HP. 3 cost for shields, 2.4 cost for conjuration, so it's time to take that to 4. We're off to a stunning start to this very carefully played run. I feel okay about opening this now, I guess. Maybe we can get a nice altar. Enish, relax. We need to get the conjurations to 4. I really would like my Foxfire to be doing more than 1d6 per Foxfire. Plus, what's really crucial for this character is to get Sticky Flame online as soon as he hits. Well, I guess technically I could memorize it now if I had the spell levels. I just don't. I could memorize Inner Flame, but at 38% fail rate, I don't see us doing that. But yeah, Sticky Flame is what makes this character auto-win. What is the base damage, or excuse me, base delay on a sling? We'd be taking it to 4, not 1, to get it down to speed 1. But that's partially what the shield skill is doing for us, you know? Anyway, that's Moklab. I probably should have considered taking him a little more, but he doesn't do anything for me immediately. And he would be... No, I'm not going to take Zom. He doesn't do anything for us immediately. Actually, hold up. Let's grab this dagger. Drop the whip. Take the short sword. There's our actual melee weapon. Yeah, I don't think we take Moklab. I mean, we could take Moklab and try to be some kind of wacky slings guy with him, I guess, but I don't think we get anything useful online with him. Do I have a Zom win in my streak? I have CKs in my streak. I don't know if I have an actual Zom win. Okay, this is a hallway. Do we want to explore from the hallway? Not really, although if I can get Conjure Flame here, it would be okay. The Conjure Flame sling trick is still present, I guess. Let's see, if I run into something that's faster than me going down this hallway, we would end up having to telly. However, going down a different staircase is always dangerous in its own way. The calculus is, the calculations for, like, what the optimal thing to do is are so weird on this character because you never want to avoid hallways like this on anybody else. I mean, you kind of do to some degree, but not really. But the character essentially becomes halfway useless if he's in a long hallway. And it's very strange. It's very, very odd. Hello, that's a spear. I would like to have that. I'm not going to put it on, though, because it could be cursed. Like, what do? Do I yell at the beginning of a hallway and try to lure things into the big rooms? It's okay with these twisty hallways, I guess. Okay, he shouts, nothing shouted back. Let's pull him back anyway. Maximum safety. We don't die instantly to a priest now, that's good. Maximum safety now that RN Jesus has blessed you with continued suffering. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's actually a big weapon. I don't think we'll be using it, but pick it up just in case. Okay, Eli. If I take Eli right now, I am locked out of evil gods, which means I couldn't take Redemnul if I found him. However, reasonably quickly you do get the ability to heal with her. And I would be building up piety in case I wanted to take perhaps Zin or something. I can't use drain weapons either. Well, I can abandon her if there's no penalty for abandoning Eli, as long as you don't worship an evil god. So if I find a sweet drain weapon, I can just drop out of the religion. But the only problem is I'm banned from evil gods for the rest of the game unless I want to suck down a wrath, which I don't. The only evil god I can think of that I would actually want to use on this character is Redemnul. Redemnul would actually be pretty sweet on this guy with the inner flame trick. I need help on this character. He needs power. He needs mommy Eli. He needs mommy Eli's healing, but I'm not about to train any invocations. Probably my experience is already low and spread pretty thin. Booba. I wonder. There's also a chance that if you die, no matter what your piety level is, although it's a higher chance if you're higher piety, she can just stop you from dying. So, it's kind of cool. So a minor benefit now versus potentially something really shitty later. Unity and healing. Alright, I'll take mommy Eli. This is not going to be a Redemnul game as much as I'd like it to be. What's that meme? Mommy girlfriend? Mommy girlfriend acquired. Jesus Christ. I hate the internet and everybody on it. I need a kiss on the boo-boo that the jackals gave me. Dude, those jackals, they bit pieces off of me that will not grow back. I'm not sure if Eli can help me with that. Javelins. Even better reason to train slings, cross-trains to throwing. Yeah, sling is really good, especially if it's enchanted. Why not train it? I'm going to. I'm prioritizing the conjurations, which is almost a 4. Fuck you. Fuck you, Sigmund. Let's go pick up these bullets. And let's call this a floor skip because Sigmund is on it. That's something else Eli can help with, actually. Because eventually she gives me the Purify, which I think is one of the few things you can activate to cancel confusion. I'm probably thinking of Rue, actually. The other side is okay. The problem is he could start wandering at any moment. Yeah, we have 2 stealth for a reason. He could start wandering at any moment. So if I go over here and explore, all kinds of garbage could happen. Like I could be done exploring and then, oh, oops, Sigmund's on the other side of me. So we're just not going to give it the chance. We're gonna do this floor. I don't like going down early, but it is what it is. We'll go back to the west side and to this downstairs if this doesn't work out here. I'm tempted to shout here, and I think I'm gonna. Okay, there it is. Now we. Okay, I will train some slings now. I'd really like to take shields to 4, but I think I'm gonna have to accept that I'm not getting Sticky Flame online nearly as fast as I would like. And Inner Flame is just not worth memorizing with my -3 Hex aptitude right now. Okay, that's a hatch. I don't want to take that because of Sigmund, but it is good to know that it's there. Shout for attention. No one is coming. That's a downstair. As I explore, Eli gets happier with me. Conjure Flame. Based. Based. Okay. Slings can go to 2. Zombies will walk right into the flames every single time, so if you could set that up, it's usually a good thing to do. Getting Conjure Flame more online, by the way, like more reliable, would be pretty good, by the way, which is part of why I was training so much conjurations, but I think getting slings to 2 is probably more of a priority at this point. I'm not going to take it all the way to 4 yet. We're going to just keep... After we get slings to 2, we are going to leapfrog our shields, our conjurations, our fire, whatever it is the cheapest. Alrighty, there's Eli's based abilities are now here. At 11%, I can heal myself. 11% chance to heal myself a little bit. And then I can... Well, 11% chance to fail. And then 0% chance to fail, I can use Divine Protection, which means I can't injure enemies, or it'll break and she'll get pissed off at me. However, there's a decent chance that she will just make sure I don't die, regardless of anything, which is pretty sick, although it's not guaranteed. We should go ahead and fly. It's a little bit silly that I wasn't doing that this whole time. It's not like I'm going to run into airstrike this early, and the extra EV is helpful. I think I got that at level 3. Not actually sure when Tengu gets that online. They should get it at level 1, by the way. Also, we move at 0.9 speed now, which is huge. Our character just became significantly better. Maybe it's level 5 when that happens. I may have just gotten that. I guess I'd have to check. We can... You know what? I'm curious. Because if I really didn't do that since level 3, then I made a huge mistake. Okay, it's level 5. Yeah, so we just got that. There's Usk again. That would be a fairly tremendous power boost for this guy. We would start getting his para stuff. Usk is the one remaining god that gives you a big benefit as soon as you worship him. Well, that and Gozag still with the aura. So it is tempting to swap to him. It's kind of weird to play 2 Usk games in a row, especially with one as a fire elementalist, but I don't know. I think just for safety, I want to just go Gozag with this guy. Eli is good. Eli is a very strange god, and we already have a win for her, for the clan, so I don't know. Share pain and paralysis would be pretty nice with Uskawa, I have to say. But I think Eli, believe it or not, is safer. Divine Protection, combined with the fact that I move faster than most things, means that I could maybe activate it if I'm running away from something with like an acid wand, perhaps. Does Foxfire give Usk piety? Yeah, see, that's the other thing, is I don't trust these idiots to have actually programmed this thing in a way that made sense. And so I don't think that... I would not be surprised if Foxfire does not give Usk piety, which is even more insult to injury, really, to the replacement of Flame Tongue. Alright, that's an ogre. I feel like we can sling him for massive damage and then Foxfire for the win. Yep. I was going to walk to an upstairs if need be, which would have been unpleasant due to the fact that Sigmund is up there, but not a huge deal. Okay, conjurations and shields are the same right now. I'm going to take... Oh yeah, right, we do move faster than him, so we can just dab on guys like that. It's probably going to be conjurations. I imagine we get more spell success rate from that than eliminating the buckler penalty. That, and we'll get spell power from it too. Oh, he gave a lot of experience. Cool story, bro. 14% Conjure Flame, very good. You know what? I don't remember if Scarves of Harm exist. I might have just made a big mistake by putting this on. Because it could have been a cursed Scarf of Harm. Then again, I'm not following the updates that closely, so... Oh... Are you shitting me? What the fuck is this? Is that permanent, or is that just regular drain, like the new version of drain? And why am I getting drained to use evoke invisibility from an item? Oh my god. Every time I think that the devs are not capable of making an even dumber decision about development, something like this happens. It replaced the contam. I mean, no, it's fine. It's just, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense is all. Why did they take away the contam? I was happy with the contam. Contam was really interesting and interactive with invisibility because there was a really cool interactive punishment for going too hard in the paint, basically, with the invis and other contam causing things, because if you got too contaminated you started to glow, which canceled your invisibility. I thought that was so cool. Wow, they're so fucking lazy they didn't even bother to change the description. Look how lazy. Look at the laziness. Like everything else in this version. Contam was a pretty bad mechanic. I liked Contam. I especially liked Contam with regards to Invis. Maybe it still contaminates too. Ah, yeah, maybe. I mean, in general, it was not possible to get too contaminated unless you made a mistake, which is why I thought it was a good mechanic. Like, you couldn't, through no fault of your own, become super duper duper contaminated. I mean, you would have to basically cast spells that you can't cast yet reliably, or overuse some kind of item. Look at me caring about the AC of enemies all of a sudden. It's like, what's the AC on a Phantom? Can I Foxfire him? Actually, you just die if the Zot counter goes to 0. They took out food entirely. It's another thing that I have complained about loudly and often. Let's take fire to 4. Intelligence. Hey Sod, how you doing, man? It still contams. It's specifically evocable invis that drains you. Okay, but why? Do I dare ask what the justification for adding that was? No, not strength. We don't know if we're ever going to find a heavy armor, and remember, Gary Burton, we really need to have Conjure Flame reliable, and every little bit of intelligence I can get to do that, I'm going to take. That, and I just really need to get... Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.